So one of the key things to fix this entrance road from constant water collection is to build a drain. Now this drain has got to be fairly large because it's servicing this entire area, which is about 15,000 square meters, which is it's about 4 acres. 4,000, yeah, about 4 acres of land. All this water will be running down, coming to this trench that I built, and coming from the other side and meeting at this point. Now there's a bit of concrete here, probably to deal with the same problem before I bought the land. So I want to keep it clear of the concrete. So I think I'm going to start it here and then go 6 meters across in this line. Okay, we're going to start the ditch today. The pipe is expected day after tomorrow, so I thought I'll start today and see how it goes now. Just to lay out the land. So this is where the water has got to go out of. So there's a steep incline here, and I created a handmade channel to get rid of the water. But now we're gonna dig 70 centimeters to put in our pipe. Now there are two aspects. One is which side do I dig from, and the second is after I dig the ditch, how do I move around it? So the answer is fairly simple. This is where I'm going to move around. So the ditch is going to start from here, where my toe is, more or less, and go all the way to the other end of this rope, which is a little over 6 meters. The pipe is going to be 6 meters. I then will have to dig further, but I may do it after putting in the pipe. No, I'll have to do it beforehand. I will have to dig further because the pipe is going to be 1 foot below the ground, the surface, 1 foot below the surface. So the accompanying ditch has got to also be 1 foot plus the diameter of the pipe, which is also close to 1 foot. So this has got to be at least 2 feet below. So here's the end result. It's not bad at all. However, it looks like I didn't go deep enough So it was good out here, that was 70 centimeters, but here it looks like I slipped up, didn't measure as I went along, and now we have a bit of a problem because it's too dangerous, in my mind at least, to take this guy over to ride on either side of the ditch. No, thank you, sir. Anyway, all is not lost. I can do that some other way, I think. But I'm still within reach of doing this part here properly. So we know this side is the critical part that has to be 70 centimeters. We know there is a slope going this way, so I think we will muddle through. That's about it, I think. Okay, so we actually completed the ditch yesterday itself. That was Saturday. Today is a lovely Sunday, and the pipe is going to come tomorrow. Now, before, I just thought I'd measure the heights and make sure that we have drainage. So what I'm going to use is this little device, which is a laser, provides a laser, and it's a self-stabilizing, self-leveling laser, and it operates along with this guy, which detects the laser, which in bright sunlight you may not be able to see. Gives a nice green laser light, but in bright sunlight it won't be visible, but this guy detects it. So I'm going to use that pole to go along the ditch at various points and see whether I need to make minor adjustments, which I will use with this manual sort of pickaxe spade. So by hook or by crook, it worked out surprisingly well. So there's a nice slope across, and I think it's about 4 inches across 6 meters, which I think is sort of, perfection. What can I say, man? Okay, we're pretty much ready for the pipe. I've marked the start point with this white little thing. I've cleared the side from which the pipe is going to come of debris so that it doesn't fall into the ditch along with the pipe. And we've got a decent level. So we're good to go. Here's our man. This is supposed to be 31 centimeters. Okay, at least seems a little small to me, but should be good enough for most activities. So the road is going around where my foot is. The concrete ends there. This is going to be the collection area. So that ditch out there is going to continue here to meet this. This is going to be rounded. We're probably going to put a few stones there. We're going to dig in a little more, and then it's going to continue this way along to that side. So the height looks good. There's easily a foot, not much more than a foot, which is just about right. Okay, the final check now. The Mini is actually resting, one tread is resting on the pipe, on where the pipe is. So we've got to see whether there's any distension of the pipe at all. So let's check it out. Also, I've been going up and down on it, so hopefully there is zero distension. The Mini, by the way, is about 1,000 kilos. So we've got about 500 kilos resting on it. Not a big load, but let's check it out anyway. And we go down and down and down and down, and what do we see? Do you see anything? I don't see a damn thing, man. And I got it wrong.